Hello everyone, it's DiFusionGaming here for another episode of TWD. Now in this episode, I'm going to be talking about level requests in Geometry Dash. And basically what I do, how I choose stages to be put into a video or even non-level requests even when I'm looking for a stage just to put into a video. Now first thing I'm going to talk about is comments. Here's something that I get pretty often in the comment section. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna be kind of explaining some things when people comment. For example, someone will be like, if I comment my level ID, will you play and record it? And if I get a comment like that, it's just don't answer. I don't want to say yes in case it's a stage I don't want to record. I don't want to say no because I don't want to come off as a mean person. If someone asks, hey, can you play on my stage? I'm like, no. But yeah, I don't reply to those kinds of comments. And then there are the spam comments. The people who constantly request their stage until it's played. The more times you request a stage, the less likely I am to play it. Because if you're posting your level ID in every new video, it doesn't make me want to play it anymore. Just because I've seen it more than once. Or maybe people will post it over and over again because they might think I don't see it. And in case you don't know, I don't look at the comments the same way you do. I can see every comment for every video on one list. All the recent comments. So maybe some people don't know about that, so yeah. Now here are some of my requirements for actually checking a stage out. The very first thing before even going on the stage, I check the creator. I go on the creator's account before even downloading the stage, and I see if the person has more than 5 creator points. If the account the stage is posted on has over 5 creator points, I'm not going to record it, because it's too much. I record underrated stages, and I try to record stages for people who hasn't really had many features or no features at all. So I've had some stages requested before that were from people with 10 creator points or more. So yeah, that's one of my first requirements before even going on the stage. Of course, I never used to do this. When I was first starting the channel, I even recorded some featured stages. But now that I'm getting more stages requested and it's getting a bit easier to find them, I'm a little bit more strict with the creator points than I used to be. Another thing I check is a super long title. And once again, before actually going on the stage and downloading it. If this stage is 4 words or just a really long title, I don't know if I'll want to include that, but yeah, that's basically it. Of course, I sometimes do 2 or 3 words. And the last thing I do before actually checking a stage out and downloading it is the name appropriate, or is it a good enough name? And when I say that, I don't mean it has to be an amazing name. I mean if the stage is called 100 likes please, I'm not going to go on it. Or if there's recently been something going on where a lot of stages have the same name, I'll try to avoid that. When the song Time Leaper came out, there are so many stages with that name and song. I think I recorded 1 stage with it, but that's all. Now before actually recording a stage, I usually go through it in practice mode first to see if I do want to record it. And this is after I've done all the other checking before. And here are some of the things I look for when actually recording a stage. I always check if there is at least some effort shown. It doesn't have to be the most amazing stage, one of the best stages ever. As long as there's at least some effort shown, that's one of the things I'm looking for when I look for a stage to record. And of course, another one's pretty obvious, is it's not overly buggy. There's been many times where I was playing a stage, which I think I mentioned in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago in TWD, when I was talking about what makes gameplay fun, is there's been some times where I played a stage, and the bugs killed me so much, it got to a point where I just didn't record it at all, because the stage started to annoy me. And I don't think it's worth playing the stage if it just gets really annoying. So yeah, I didn't play a bunch of stages for that reason. So as long as it's not super buggy, then as long as it's manageable, then I'll play it or record it. Sometimes I intentionally play stages that aren't super good, they're not as good as most stages that I upload. But the reason for that is, it'd be cool like to record a stage for someone who isn't like the best creator, but then keep on recording their stages and we get to kind of see the stages slowly get better as like the creator gets better building and stuff. Because there are a couple creators that I do make videos for that aren't like the best creators, but I can like slowly see their progression and how good they are getting and building. Now another thing I look for when I'm checking a stage out in practice mode to see if I want to record it or not is the stage laggy? Because I think there's been like 3 times, at least what I can remember, where a stage is way too laggy and I just simply couldn't play it. Like, it'll either be like, I mostly don't record the laggy stages because the audio gets desynced. And that just makes it a big pain to record and it kind of brings down the video quality. If the audio is way off from the video, then, I don't know, I don't really want to upload that. There's been a couple times where I actually had to go in low detail mode because it was laggy. And one more thing, this isn't related to my requirements to record it, but sometimes I get a bunch of stages I want to record. Like, there will be these times where I get lots of stages requested at the same time, and there's like a bunch I do want to record. So if your stage doesn't get played for a while once you request it, don't request it again, because I might have it in a folder. I have a folder in Geometry Dash because that came out in 2.11, where you're able to sort out the stages in folders. If I see a bunch of stages I like, I'll just put them in a certain folder. So every once in a while, I'll go back and kind of check it. Actually, one more thing, which I forgot to mention. A lot of people seem to think that I've seen a few comments where people were thinking that every single video that I upload is from a level request. And I'll say this, most of the videos I upload are not from level requests. There's been times where I've spent like half an hour looking for a stage to record. So I feel like I should get that out of the way. So I don't know why. I don't know what gave people the idea that every single one of, like almost every video that I've posted are from a level request. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode of TWD. Hope you enjoyed. And once again, same from last episode, I don't really know what question to ask because I usually ask a question at the end of a video. But that's going to be it, so goodbye.